How's it going, everyone? Welcome to the video. I just did the outro for the last one, the drift video, so I hope you guys enjoyed that video. But yeah, so the G needs a couple things, which this video will probably just be maintenance and adjusting and addressing the few little things that we can just quickly fix to get it ready for paranormal tractivity. But yeah, as you can see here, my muffler is currently not on the car. Yeah, we ended up breaking a bunch of hangers and pretty much dropped the whole exhaust. There's actually a piece of wire holding it up right now. But other than that, car's in one piece. Flex the bumper a little bit because someone hit a tire and it was like right in my line, so I couldn't really dodge it. And then, let's see if I can get my light in here so you guys can see it. If you guys can see that, the bushing for my lower control arm is not in the lower control arm, and the control arm is wedged up against the car. Kind of discovered that one at the beginning of the day at the event, which makes me believe that I've kind of been driving a couple events like that, which I've always had this weird, like, kind of bump or weird front end wobble. Hitting certain bumps and stuff in the track, and I thought it was just normal, but I guess it is not, and my front suspension is kind of all out of whack. So plan to fix that over winter is I've been talking to Aaron, and I'm probably going to be picking up one of his angle kits because the car doesn't need angle with the way I've been driving it, but it would be nice to have it, and I want to do a one and done decent angle kit and not ever have to touch that again. So we're going to get one of his grassroots kits, which we'll go over that when I pick it up. The second thing, because the e-brake kind of doesn't work in that car, which I could just adjust the cable, I did pick up dual caliper brackets from also Aaron, which I'll probably leave a link to his Instagram and stuff. He pretty much runs his whole CNC business and stuff on top of driving, which is really cool. I really like a lot of his work because I can actually understand it, and we actually talk back and forth on a lot of nerdy engineering things. But always down to support a local business, and definitely a really good friend. So picking up his angle kit, I already picked up the dual caliper brackets. So we're gonna run a hydro, dual caliper setup, which I gotta get lines, a mount for the hydro, and calipers. I already have the hydro. I've actually had it for years. Picked it up from Sam Yateman for $100 last year, meaning to put it in the Cressida at some point. I don't know where in my garage it is, but yeah, I have the hydro. I just need to mount lines and then get calipers, get that stuff all mounted over winter. Also, which I didn't show, I did raise the car, so we're monster trucking, but it actually made it a little bit better to drive and definitely easier to get on the trailer. But yeah, so all we're gonna do today is do an oil change the oil in the diff. I also have to reseal the diff because I found out that it's leaking, and see about fixing our exhaust dilemma. That's also another thing I plan to get fixed over winter, is get everything addressed on the exhaust, because one of the flex pipes is actually just completely broken, which this thing sounds terrible right now because there's no muffler on it. And if you guys know, yeah, straight pipe VQ noises, probably the worst sound in the world. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the car on jack stands and probably take care of the oil change today. Maybe drop the diff. I didn't go to the gym today, so got a little bit more time. Maybe get the diff dropped, drained, oil change taken care of, and then tomorrow we can work on getting the diff back up and address the exhaust. And then maybe just have a day off Sunday, edit the last video, because I haven't even done that yet. But yeah, I'm gonna get the car up, and then I'll show you guys what the I guess what the exhaust is looking like. All right, car's in the air, and yeah, there's the muffler. I've actually got some tire shrapnel hanging down. That's funny. Henry just wired it to the sway bar. But yeah, there's that portion of the exhaust, the flange, where the muffler is supposed to hang. And then here is my absolutely shredded flex pipe. Yeah, that's not good. So, gonna see about, I think David's planning to come over tomorrow and help me see if we can straighten that back out. The issue with that is the whole exhaust actually got pulled like 3 or 4 inches back. So once we got it off the trailer, it was actually sticking back way past the bumper, like to the point where it wasn't just the exhaust tip sticking out, like almost the whole muffler was sitting behind the car. But yeah, that's a tomorrow issue. All I'm gonna take care of today is changing fluids and maybe dropping the diff. So let's get to work. All right, what's up everyone? It is now the next day. So I didn't really film after what you guys already saw from yesterday, but yeah, we got the oil change taken care of. I don't know what that is. That's kind of weird. Is that oil? I don't know what that is, but yeah, oil's changed. Got the diff dropped and cracked open, which I'll show you guys now. But yeah, the welds that Gabe laid in this one for me, still holding good. Diff looks fine, so yeah. Just got to clean up both cover surfaces, seal this thing back up, and then we can start putting her back in, and then try and figure out an exhaust situation. Might be going to Tahuya with everyone, and then drop the car off to Gabe tonight, so he can do an actual proper fix of the exhaust. I just want something temporarily put up in there so that I'm not going deaf driving this car, because there's no muffler and it's terrible VQ noises. But yeah, so I'm gonna get to work. All right, what's up everyone? It's been a couple hours now, and as you can see, the garage is empty. Me doing what I do, completely forgot to pick up the camera again. But we got everything taken care of, and the G is officially with Gabe. He's gonna get the exhaust fixed and taken care of, and hopefully have the car back to us sometime this week so that we can get it prepped. Well, there's not really much left to prep for the next drift event, which is next weekend on October 21st. But yeah, I don't know if this might just be the end of this video, or we'll pick it up when we get the car back, or getting the car back might be the start of a prep for drift. But yeah, also we did trim up the bumper a little more because she was like dragging the front bumper and just hitting shit in certain spots. So kind of trimmed it up a little more, give us some more ground clearance on the front end. But yeah, so see you guys when I see you guys.